But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls boosting so my dick can ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold not showing. I swear my flow, how I'm potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your seven victim hells. Free of heaven's prison, these are split decisions. And I think I give the misses, but I give the masses. My whole all, there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses, the shit, and I don't starve. Don't starve. She ain't bars, the end, and she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby, like babies, why they didn't need it back to drive. Horsepower, speed punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning, ain't me like Jesus functions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption, Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut butter, fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken, missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beamer bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker, she bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold if God calls.
Bennett. Hello, Creighton. You can't. You fix your camera. Your camera's aiming too up. You look way too like imposing. It looked like.
Is that better?
Tilt the camera up. Just the laptop is like leaned too far back.
Imagine like we just do like a early '90s cartoon version of me.
Where you're like
I'm the adult. Like
yeah,
you
you're the lady from. Remember in Powerpuff Girls, the assistant, the like super hot assistant.
I'm basically White Wizard Kelly.
Thank you, Austin. Austin is Carmen's son. He followed us about 10 hours ago.
Carmen?
Wait, is that a different Austin?
Carmen.
Which Austin is
Carmen?
this? Yes, that Carmen. Wait,
I thought it was Logan.
she has another son.
Oh.
Thank you. Wait, hold on. Let me be sure. Is Austin, is that you? Is that the Austin I think? Because I'm seeing now that you followed 10 hours ago, and I'm like, wait a second. That's confusing. Because I only knew about.
Wait a tricky minute here.
Wait, don't, Creighton, please.
Is
Don't try and be from like. Don't try and be the. Indeed, it is me. Okay, cool. That is him.
Don't try to be what?
Don't try to be like the 90s version of an old school detective. Like, it's funny how, like, you and me grew up, you know.
In a weird time.
But, like.
In a very transitional time.
Yeah, I mean, we're still in, like, a transitional period of, like, society.
Feel like we were at the transition of, like, people were finding new technology and didn't know what the fuck to do with it.
Well, did you ever see that movie, Who's Got Mail? Or You've Got Mail, rather, with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan?
No.
First of all.
Is that the one where he's stranded on the island?
That's Castaway.
But he's doing
fucking
stuff with
freak.
mail in that one.
What?
You never find out what the package is. He's doing stuff.
You're not supposed to. That's the idea.
Isn't that crazy?
Creighton, hold on. No, we're not going to get... No, you're not doing this to me. You're not getting me all fucked up on Castaway when I'm trying to make an internet joke. Or not even joke.
He delivered it to her, though.
Yeah, he was a great fucking FedEx guy. He killed it, bro. He fucking killed it. 4 years after that package was supposed to be there, he lived through a fucking plane crash on an island just to deliver a package. Awesome.
To meet a woman.
Creighton, listen to me.
That's the longest... Look,
you know the best part? You know the best part about that?
Simp that I've ever seen.
You know the best part about that, though?
What?
Like, he went and double-checked to see if his wife waited for him first or not.
Yeah.
Which was like...
That was rough to watch.
That's a rough movie to watch. Bro.
Which is understandable.
When he, like, bangs his tooth out of his mouth. Bro. I'm sad, Charlie. Give me a hug. I got you, Zopig. What's wrong, bro? Hold on. Let's cover our first few things, and then we'll get into the other few things.
It's very much one of those, like, it's like 127 hours. You know what I mean? Like, a smart person got stranded.
Well, it's also a fucking fake thing. It didn't happen.
Oh, I know it didn't happen.
Like, 127 hours happened. That's, like, how we can have that conversation. With Castaway, it's a fiction. It's a good story.
I know, but it's
for
very
story's
much,
sake.
It's very similar to me, at least. It's like it's just an exaggerated version of 127 hours.
Right.
Anyways. How are you today?
I am definitely doing. We had a long day of, well, never mind. Almost said that out loud.
Do the fucking weather podcast.
I'm doing the weather, dude. Relax. The weather in, get this, Archuleta County. Say that out. Say Archuleta.
Is that the thing? Isn't that like what you put in spinach dip?
What? No, that's I hate you. Do the fucking weather podcast, monkey. Okay, whoa, Copenhagen, relax. The weather in Archuleta County, Colorado, is clear. 15 degrees Fahrenheit, 1% precipitation.
15%.
15 degrees.
Fahrenheit.
Creighton. That's less than half of what it takes to
Be freezing.
be freezing. That's cold.
And it's
73% humidity. Oh my god.
And it's 15 degrees from 0. That means it's snowing there, basically.
What state? Colorado. Archuleta County, Colorado. Am I right? Wait, Colorado? I'm right.
I
Colorado.
would look.
Yeah, Colorado.
We just need to get down to absolute 0.
That is fucking cold.
Have you ever been to a place?
David Archuleta. Who is that? I know that name. I was thinking that too.
Have you ever been down? Like, have you ever been to a place that has a absolute 0? Or like heard of places that go down to absolute 0?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I've heard of obviously, but
it's like 0 Kelvin or something like that. Kelvin.
Kelvin. Yeah, 0 Kelvin is the same like with Fahrenheit and Celsius. It's just the build up and build down that are different. So like 0 Kelvin is 0 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. I think is how you do the math.
But Celsius isn't the same as Fahrenheit.
It's not, but 0 Celsius and 0 Fahrenheit are the same. It's the going in each direction that's different. I think that's
I feel
what.
like that's wrong.
That's where you compare. That's how. Well, if you didn't have an exact number, like a neutral number, there wouldn't be like a way of measuring it.
He was a singer that won of the competitions like Idol or X Factor or some shit.
Yeah. Who? David
Sophie.
Archuleta. I want to say that was
David Artichoke.
no. I want to say David Archuleta won. Oh, it was American Idol because I remember iCarly. Remember they voted for David Archuleta and the internet got mad because they like influenced the vote.
Really?
Because he was the American, and he was actually on American Idol. That was like the joke. It's like he actually was on there, and because of his fame, like Miranda Cosgrove or somebody on iCarly was like, "We want David Archuleta on the show," and they did. He got on the show.
He basically won American Idol because of iCarly, is what I mean.
Well, no, he won American Idol for real, and then went on iCarly.
Because he won American Idol because of iCarly.
No.
See, like it's
Facts,
a circle.
iCarly.
It's a
I hate you.
circle.
Made a couple pop hits and became irrelevant. Yep.
It's a circle.
That's all. Like, look, there's only a couple of people that came out of American Idol like that I remember the name of. Like
what's her name?
Carrie Underwood is probably
Yes.
the biggest for sure.
What's her name that wrote the I'm Not Gonna Write You? Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. She was the first winner.
She was really.
And then Carrie Underwood won like season 4 or 5 or 6 or something like a few years in. She was the best one, I think.
Mariah
Adam
Carey.
Lambert. Mariah Carey didn't win American Idol.
Did she didn't?
No.
Wait, how old is Mariah Carey?
In her 40s?
Is she?
Yeah,
Damn. She's straight. Is she married?
probably. I don't know.
Does she have kids?
I don't know Mariah. Why are you asking me this? She was with Nick Cannon for a long time, and I don't know who she's with anymore.
Oh, she might be some soba noodles.
I hate having conversations with you. I'm gonna start a new podcast with Matt. It's gonna be family friendly. We're gonna call it Clothed Captioning.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
We were talking about it, like if we did a podcast, like what the name would be.
Look, I've been thinking.
We've been thinking about
about
doing
I've
that,
been
like having
thinking-
one, like
I've
a
been
second one.
thinking about us doing gaming stuff, and I think we should just go with shirts off gaming
Okay.
or something like that. Because we haven't been able to come up with a name, and I really want to see those videos of me like playing Firewatch uploaded to YouTube.
I don't know if I'm gonna upload those anymore. Even
Oh,
if we
why
do,
not?
if we do game, like I might, but
Those
like
are really fun. Like
they were fun to
playthroughs.
play, but they're not. I don't think they're gonna be fun to watch.
We'll do it anyway. We'll just see what happens.
Okay, we'll
Just
try.
like I feel like we won't know, and the worst thing is like people just won't like it. At least we're getting content out there.
Yeah,
stuff that we can go
I'd
back
feel
and look.
better if what we did was we recorded some new stuff, like little 10-minute chunks, recorded, not streamed it for
Yeah.
one, and then release those, and then after a while do the Firewatch. Because the
That's
thing
fine.
is, like, I think you and me will do better with like recording little chunks. Because what we can do is for 10 or 11 minutes, kind of turn it on and try and be a little like we don't have
Yeah.
to like fake it to be entertaining. We just have to be aware that the recording is on right now.
Fake
You know
it
what I
till
mean?
You make it.
No, not fake it. We're not gonna fake it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well,
Fake news.
Oh my God, stop it! I'd let Kelly Clarkson. Okay, just to see where it came from. Well, okay, the words. I'm a mobile fucking buffer lag. I'm sorry, Zopic. So we did the weather. God damn it, Austin. We did the weather. Do Do you want to do word of the day, or do you want me to do
do
the episode
number.
first?
That's how we
Okay.
do it normally.
It's episode 128. You guys know what that means? We have to fucking Google 128 and see what happens. We Googled it. 128 is to destroy or end, demolish. It is essentially a verb on Urban Dictionary. It's a slang name for the history of the treacherous Massachusetts highway Route 128, which has a lot of fatal or near-fatal car accidents. The guy who updated this was apparently in one and nearly died, and is just like, I read that and was like, that's something we should talk about. Because one, like, it got me thinking about the movie Cars,
Yes.
and like,
Wait.
well, listen, let me tell you. I was thinking, like, what if they made, like, a really gritty rated R Cars, like, with, like, cursing and, like, people getting a wreck, and it's just fucking brutal. Like, absolutely, like,
They almost did
demonstrative.
That with Cars 3.
well, they kind of did it in Cars 2. They straight up kill that one car and just show you the reflection. I was like, damn, Cars 2? Mater's the main character. How are you making this so much more, like, PG-13? I mean, granted, it's only in, like, 1 or 2 scenes, but, like, they straight up kill that guy. Like you wouldn't. Creighton is basically a human car wreck. Oh, shit.
Damn.
That's
who said
tough.
that?
Okay, who do you think said that? Yeah, Copenhagen said that. I mean, he's not wrong, though. What's the Urban Dictionary word of the day?
Panacha.
Say it again.
Panacha.
Are you saying pinacha?
Pan-nacho.
Panacha. Panacha. Spell it.
Panocha. Panocha. Panoha. It's Spanish.
Pinocha.
Pinocha.
Pinocha. Look at it. Am I saying it right? Pinocha? Panocha?
That sounds more right than what I was
Okay, Pinocha. God damn it, Creighton. Spell it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Copenhagen. Like, sometimes I can't trust what he's saying. Pinocha, I think is what I said. Yeah.
Pinocha.
Okay, what does it fucking mean?
Mexican word for vagina. Also used to criticize someone.
She got that Pinocha on her.
Also used to criticize someone for being scared. You are such a pussy.
You fucking Pinocha? Bro, oh my god, Pinocha is here to stay.
What if we're
Hold
saying?
on.
Wait, what if we're saying it wrong though?
No, that's the right way. I don't care if we're saying it wrong.
You are such a pussy, Pinocha. Fucking
I'm making a
Pinocha.
command for it.
Mostly used between Mexican Americans.
Oh man,
Pinocha.
pussy. Pinocha.
There we go. That's the word of the day.
There we go.
Welcome to the Hurt Soft Podcast.
The command pussy has been added. There we go. Boom, Pinocha. You're Pinocha. that's the command. Oh, what a great command. I'm such a good Twitch streamer. This is Twitch streaming at its finest.
Actually, it's Pinochi.
No, it's Pinocha. Pinocha's better. You fucking Pinocha. Shut up.
Pinochi?
You said it ends with an A, right?
Yeah, but this is saying chi, like
That's-
C-H-E.
That's different. Stop
Oh,
looking.
no.
We already got it. That was an amazing word. That was the best one you've had in a while. Hashtag Pinocha. You're all Pinochas. Now this is high quality content I show up for. What's up, Copenhagen?
We should ask Juan. Juan will know.
we should go up to Juan and be like, "What's up, you Pinocha?" He'd be like, "Oh shit, you learn new words!" Like he gets so excited for us, and he'd be like, "You fucking puta!" Like he just start talking shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I miss Juan. I miss him teaching us Spanish all the time.
Welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast.
Oh yeah, okay, we're done with all of our fucking necessities or
Welcome to our
niceties.
show. Welcome to our show.
Stop doing that all the time. We're not doing the welcome
Welcome,
Squidward.
Charlie. Welcome, Charlie. Welcome.
I hate you. Okay, hold on. We got a few fucking things
Okay,
to cover today.
So what are we talking about?
What were we
first?
talking about at the beginning that was semi-interesting?
The
Uh,
nudes to.
Not that.
Oh.
No, I mean when the podcast started.
Oh.
We were saying Copenhagen. What were we talking about? And I was like, hold on, let's
Was
do
it
all the
Lou
fucking shit.
Diamond Phillips?
No, but fuck Lou Diamond Phillips. God damn it, Creighton, you fucked me up. Let me look at the notes. Double check that. No this. No that. No this. I don't remember anymore. Oh well. Let's start with you fucking bleeding all day.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever happened.
So, like, my day
So
was-
look, we're starting late because Numbnuts over here called me an hour and a half ago and was like, "Yeah, I'll be there soon." I was like, "Okay, bet."
Yes.
And then didn't show up
It
until
wasn't
fucking
an hour
20
and a
minutes
half.
ago.
It was more of like an hour from now.
Yeah, it was
Wait,
like an hour.
before now.
It was an hour ago right now,
Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah.
But
So-
that's still an hour ago,
Yes,
and he
yes,
showed up.
yes,
And he was
and we've been
1 minute
streaming
from
for
here.
like 18 minutes.
yeah. So explain what happened today. Explain your
So-
day. You said your day
so
was nuts.
My day was okay. So the last part, the last.
Okay, the
10
end of your day was nuts. Just
so,
go.
So, like, the day was pretty awesome. I had a good day. My manager was like just out, so it was just me, 2 customer leads, and that's it. That was all that was there running.
You're
in the
speaking
front.
French. I don't know what any of that means, but
So-
okay. Like
So customer
Richie
leads-
wasn't there. I get it.
c-
Yeah.
Customer leads customer leads can do some of the stuff that I can do, like run the service desk, but their main job is to go get
So you got to
buggies and
chill.
help people, but help people.
You got
back.
to chill.
Basically, yes. but I was also kind of busy because like there was nobody to help give breaks and shit. So I was like trying to figure out, and like we had way too many fucking people there, so I was constantly just sending people home early. So I was everybody's favorite person today. They saw me coming and they'd be like, all right, and flip off their light and go home. Anyways, we were dead as fuck tonight. So I was sending people home early. I was pulling registers. I was like, all right, I'm gonna be rolling out here. Like the clock was like 8, and I had 3 registers left on the floor. And I was like, all right, I'm definitely gonna be rolling out here about like 11:05, 11:07. It's gonna be a good night. 10:50 hits. I'm counting the door. I feel my nose start to run.
Oh,
Like, no,
I
just,
knew
just
it.
Run, just run, just run.
Fucking called it.
I looked just to make sure. For those of you who don't know, well, I'll tell that part in a second.
He has chronic nose.
No.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
So,
He has chronic nose.
so I looked down. Like after a little bit, I'm like, man, like this is really running. Like I need to go wipe my nose or something. So I was wearing my
blew your
mask. I was
nose.
I was wearing my mask, and I opened up my mask, and my mask is just all red on the inside.
Oh my god.
Like just fucking covered. And I was like, oh, okay.
Well, this is a ruined mask.
So
You
I
should
w-
wear that mask tomorrow.
So, well, I threw it away already.
Aw.
So I went inside the office and just sat down, and was like just trying to contain it. I was like, fuck, if I get this contained fast enough, like I'll still be able to get out here at a decent time. I was mistaken. I bled like blood covering my face, like bled for probably about 20 to 30 minutes.
Like it continuously flowed out of your nose
It
for 20, 30 minutes?
continuously
Like was
flowed-
gushing out of your nose, or
Yes.
was just like
was
on
gushing,
your face?
Was gushing out of my nose. Like I could not hold.
Then I think you lost way more than a solo
well,
cup of blood.
So I was using a loose estimate
Mm-hmm.
because like at one point it was literally like I would hold a napkin to my nose, it would get covered, and I just had to throw it away. Like I had to get the trash can. To
Yeah,
hold
what
it
were you
under me.
doing? Where were you when this happened?
I was just counting money. That's all.
You should have stopped and just contained the bleed. You're supposed to
Well,
sit
no,
back.
no. So like this is what happened. Like I was counting money. That's when the mask thing happened. I was like, oh fuck, and then I closed the safe and went in the office, and that's where like I got myself off the floor. Like I
Yeah.
didn't want to be like that.
But I mean, like, did you not like sit back and try and let it
to sit
clot?
back, but if I sat back and let it clot, it would still be like flowing out my face.
That's
like,
why-
and going
that's-
down my neck and shit.
That's
and I didn't
fine
want
if
that
you
to happen.
contain it. Fuck that. You gotta contain
I
it so you don't lose
I
blood.
didn't want that to happen because I was like,
It
like,
already got on your shirt. It doesn't matter. Like,
I didn't want to get more on my shirt because I really
Creighton,
like
you're
that
such.
shirt.
You're so.
So, anyways, I was doing that and like just trying to like every little bit that I could. I was leaning back, but it was just not working. Like it would just like keep flowing out. So at some point, I'm just like sitting there in between like napkins,
Copenhagen, how's that make you feel?
like blood just squirting out of my nose.
Have you read what he said yet? Don't read it. I want to say it. Look at me. Look at. I'm gonna read it. He said, "I was just over here wondering why Creighton looks like a '90s lesbian physical education teacher on parent-teacher conference day. Like she usually wears sweatpants and a tee, but she's dressing it up with a blazer for conferences. I don't know. It's weirding me out, making all the middle school girls nervous when she's in the locker room." Oh Jesus! I fucking.
So, I love that. So, anyways, my nose was like just fucking pouring blood. And at this point, I'm like, okay, it's like already 11:10 by now. And I'm like, I'm probably not leaving for a while. So I called the MOD on into the office, and he just, I didn't tell him anything. I was like, hey, I need you to come to the office. And like he opens the door, and all he sees is just like a blood-filled
You
trash
covered
can.
in blood.
Me covered in blood.
Who is
Blood-
this again? Do I
This
know?
is a really young guy.
Oh my God.
His like new at being our grocery manager, like brand new,
Mm-hmm.
like he's probably been there a month roughly.
Yeah. What he do?
Has never counted tills.
What he do?
He was like, hey. He's a huge Call of Duty fan, and he's like 2 years younger than us.
If only he understood.
So like, I know he's not squeamish of blood. At the very least.
Why? Because of Call of Duty?
I don't know.
That
like,
doesn't
he,
mean anything.
He just didn't run out the
No
door.
one reacts.
He just didn't run out the door screaming. So like, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then he might be
yeah.
able to deal with it.
So like, and being a manager, you kind of have to be able to stomach some heavy shit, like you know, because like you got to be able to act in situations that most people
Yeah.
would panic in.
I
So,
guess.
Well, like to handle situations. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, because you never know.
I
what
think
you're
there's a
gonna
difference between like handle situations at a grocery store and handle like a guy covered in blood. Like if somebody's hand got chopped
I
off.
don't know. You'd be surprised. Anyways.
Call of Duty blood
so-
is real blood, bruh.
So
okay, Copenhagen.
like he walks in. There's blood on the counter. There's blood on the floor. There's like fucking blood in the trash can. Blood had just gotten everywhere.
Yeah.
It was not like a good time. And I'm just sitting there like, hey, like, can you like get the 2 teals that are left on the floor and count them?
And he was like, bet.
He's like,
got
yeah,
you, man. No
yeah.
problem.
Actually, he was kind of upbeat. Like once I told him it was
Of course he was. He wanted you to like not freak out. He
What-
can't freak out in front of you. He's being a good manager.
once I told him
What's bro? Who is this guy? He's tell him he's killing it.
once I told him like he would like it was a nosebleed, he like relaxed. He was like,
Yeah.
oh okay, because like I took the napkin down, I was like just showed him like it just flowing out of my nose. And I was like, this is all it is. Like
Look,
I'm
this
not-
is all that's happening.
Look, I'm not dying. I just like I'm using my 11 powers.
You're what?
My
Oh,
11.
11. Right. You're like, go outside and look at the sign. It's up in the air.
Yeah,
It's floating.
I'm levitating everything in the parking lot right now, constantly. Like
Creighton, it's in the fucking opening video of this podcast. I say it all the time. There is fucking nobody. There is nobody like you. It is ridiculous. The person that you are.
So he starts counting tills, and I'm like directing him, and he's like, he's not doing a great job at it because he's never done it. And like I'm just like throwing out terms that he just doesn't understand.
Yeah.
I'm like use the calculator and the scale, and he's like, "What's this? Why do you have a scale?" And I'm like, "To weigh the money." And he's like, "Oh,
Why do you weigh it? He's like losing his shit.
a little bit."
What
Like
the
he-
fuck were you doing with your nose, Creighton? Waving that shit around the room at like a goddamn Trump flag at a NASCAR race?
Well, so like every time, like at one point, it was just like dripping.
you have
out.
chronic nosebleeds. Like your whole life. Like your nose bleeds
Yes,
relatively
but this
easily.
is the worst one I've ever had.
Yeah, that
This
sounds
is,
pretty.
This is like the.
I've only had one like that
This
ever.
is the worst one, period, that I've ever had, and I've dealt with this shit my whole life. This one by far, and I told Kristen that I was like, "This is the worst one I've ever had."
You know what happened? I had one like that. You know what happened?
What?
This is gonna make him sound horrible. This is not. I love my father. Me and my dad were like fake boxing, and he had on the gloves, and he was like, here's what a fake punch is like. You don't go all the way,
Yeah.
and he hit just enough to hit my nose, and he like fuck right on the center of my nose, so it pushed like the bone back. And bro, when I tell you, there was like a second of nothing, and he was like, "Did I hit you?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm good." And
then
like
blood just
and then
started gushing. Yeah.
good was the fucking like the fucking magic word. I just said good and that triggered it. Good. Like fucking I mean, bro, it was like projectile, like
Yeah,
spewing
like
out.
it was almost like
It
you hit
wasn't
an
like-
artery or something.
Yeah, it wasn't like running on the face. It's like
Yeah.
shooting out of your fucking
See-
nose like a water
See,
gun.
this was like running, but it was like just constantly.
Yeah, it was like
flowing, it wouldn't stop.
it was like fucking water on a rock, like
Yeah.
coming down a rock. Yeah, but like a constant flow.
Yeah, and like this
I
was
know exactly
like,
what it. Yeah.
and I couldn't get it to clot for nothing. Like I was trying so hard. Like,
You should have honestly. You should have just laid on the ground. You should have laid on the ground, wrapped it up, put it in your nose, held right here. You hold the bone, because
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, hold the bone and just lay on the ground, because it's gonna clot. It's gonna
Yeah.
fucking suck, and it's gonna be hard to breathe. But you breathe
But
through your
it'll
mouth.
clot.
Yeah,
And,
but it'll
like,
clot or,
and,
like fast,
And, like my,
and you might throw up.
I'm just imagining in my head like if I had done that and he came in and was like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, can you like count the tills?" And I'm just like blood.
Hey, can you count the tills?
And like blood is just like fucking flowing out of my face. And he's like,
Exactly.
"Yeah, I got it." No, but so
That's funny.
like he got like the first one counted. My thing was like I told him I needed both tills, and he went and brought the one from one, and I think he thought that was it.
Swallow that blood like a champ.
I did swallow a lot of blood. too.
I've swallowed
Look,
my share
swallowing
of
blood
blood.
doesn't make me sick though.
Yeah, I've always I've always enjoyed the blood taste
Right?
of like
A little
steak
bit.
and shit.
And I like the blood taste. I like a little bit.
You know when I hate seeing blood though?
No, this is cannibalism. Is
Yeah.
it cannibalism if it counts on yourself?
No. You know what I
Okay.
you know what I hate?
love the way I taste.
You know what I hate? Jesus. Oh, why'd you say it like that? You know what I hate
I taste
blood in
good.
though?
My
It's
own
chicken.
bodily fluids.
Have you ever had chicken with blood in it?
No, but
It
I've heard,
is.
I can imagine it being
It's
gross.
Horrible. It is like it's all like because it's in chicken and the way chicken is stored, it's like gotten all gelatinous.
Oh,
it's like a
why
blood
are you
cake.
describing it to
Well,
me?
they actually make like blood cakes. Like people eat it. Like blood's really good for you. Like just blood. But like the problem is you have to eat it the right way or it's like really bad for it can be very toxic for you if it's stored wrong, if it's made wrong. Like drink it like vampire like with vampires like
Food
and
line. # love the way you taste.
with Copenhagen, I love you. With
I
fucking-
swallow myself all the time.
please, Creighton, please. Oh man, we should come up with like fucking erotic novels. anyway, what was I
I
saying?
saw something.
What was I
amazing.
fucking saying? Stop, blood. like vampires, like vampires, a big part of like the myth of vampires, like why they eat blood, is like because they live forever.
Yeah.
Like
So blood makes you live longer.
is like that's part of the mythos of vampires. What? Hashtag swallow yourself. Copenhagen, please, bro. Come
Look,
on. Make a
so-
Twitter, make a Discord, talk to me. I need to talk to you, Copenhagen. I've never heard your voice. Never seen you, bro. I need a conversation with you, bro. I love you.
I saw this thing where it's like me writing erotica. She took her jacket off and she smelled like a freshly opened pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I saw a meme yesterday where it was like sex dolls now so realistic they don't text you back.
Oh shit! I think I saw that one too.
And I was like, oh shit. That was a great one. Oh man, relatable. God, that's funny. Oh, dude.
So this is the part of the podcast where we just talk about funny memes we saw lately. We don't even
Bro.
show you a picture. We're just talking about.
I want to talk about Lee Spencer. My man, motherfucking Lee
Is
Spencer.
that the one who like?
That's the
rode?
guy who rode across the Atlantic 36 days faster than any human ever has. And motherfucker only has one leg. Do you understand?
Well, you only have to row with your arms.
No.
I'm just messing with you.
Like,
I started, like
I would have thought that, but it's like your core that does the most work. Because it's like, it's the fulcrum for like your arms aren't like in the air moving without your body. They're attached to your torso.
Was he so?
Which is like, it's the back and the forth of
Right.
because really, what you're
So-
really doing is moving your arms with
Was he
your
wearing a
chest.
prosthetic leg when he did that?
Yeah, he was wearing a prosthetic leg, but it's not like a big bulky one. It's like one of those fucking peg legs. Like, that's just like a
Oh, so
metal.
he's a pirate.
Yeah, sure. No, he's not. It's one of those metal ones that's like a little bar just so that there is a point that hits the ground.
Yeah. Like the ones that when they can run with.
Yeah, but not like not like the grasshopper ones where it's like looks like it's for running.
Yeah.
It's more like it looks like a peg leg, honestly, like a pirate one. It's like rounded with the plastic and then it's metal.
Have you seen the
Your
way?
arms are attached to your torso.
Have you seen the way that they're trying to do
Oh, shit.
amputated legs?
Wait. What
So-
do you mean?
So
Hold
like,
on.
I saw this thing the other day of like how
How they're cutting them off?
how they're trying to cut them off now. So like what they're doing is they're trying to cut off the foot first, and then cut off that midsection line, and then put the foot on backwards. So that way they can just and then retrain people how to use their foot back and forth, and then have the foot slide into the prosthetic and use it kind of like a fake knee.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. So a guy's got his leg
Yes.
and he's about to get it cut off.
yes.
They cut the foot off,
And they cut the midsection of the leg,
whatever other part of the leg's
Yeah,
being cut
yeah.
off,
And
and
then
they
they-
keep the foot.
and they turn it backwards and put it back on, and realign the nerves and everything, and have it so that the foot bends like
So they
like-
have
like this.
prosthetics that connect nerves from one side of your leg to the detached foot, hoping that your leg is just going to act as the in between for your feet, and you'll have a foot, feel it, and move it.
No. So the foot gets raised all the way up to where your knee
Is it your real foot? Oh,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah,
what?
You see what I'm saying now? Like, they
Hold on. Okay, hold on. So there's no prosthetic leg being put there right away. It's a foot.
So yes,
They're putting
so
your foot
what
at
they're-
your
what they're-
fucking knee?
Yeah. So they're
Wait a
putting-
second, Creighton. They're putting your foot
Yes.
at your knee.
So I saw
that
this
thing I did when I sat on my knees and put my knees in shoes to look like a fucking dwarf. They're doing that for
but
real.
they're turning the foot backwards.
Why?
So look, I'm
Yeah, I
explaining
know.
it to you.
I have so many
So
questions.
they're turning the foot backwards, and then after the surgery,
You never have you never have information like this.
they turn the foot backwards so that and they go through physical therapy, so you learn how to work it, right? So this is your foot, right? Imagine your foot. This is your foot backwards. This is the back of your
Yeah,
foot.
no, I know what I
Okay,
can visualize that.
All right, and then you
It's
just
the
learn how
why.
to do it backwards, and this is your knee up here, right? And then what you do is eventually, once they get through,
They'll
the
take your
physical
foot
therapy,
back off.
No. They put like a sock on the foot, and they slide the foot in the prosthetic of the leg, so that way that acts as like a fake knee. So that way, instead of just having put your weight down and not being able to bend that fake leg, you can bend it now and be able to walk with it. And they put whatever you got to put, like a ball or whatever, at the bottom of
put-
the leg, so that way it functions as an actual foot.
I understand. But what the fuck?
Isn't that amazing?
That's
though?
insane.
That so people can actually relearn to walk with a fake leg, and actually walk, not just kind of hobble around on a fake foot.
They
you
put
know?
the foot on the stump. They did that to Cotton Hill. I killed 50 men. Cotton Hill. Why does that sound familiar? What's that?
That's the dad from King of the Hill.
Oh, okay.
They did do that to Cotton Hill, but they didn't do all that. But
That's
yeah, so they do that so
nuts.
that way you the people that this.
How'd
is
you
like
learn that? How
I saw it on iFunny.
on iFunny.
We
So
were
they
talking
put your
about-
foot at your knee as practice to the fake knee. Yes,
Yes.
but no.
Yeah,
so hold on. Let
it's
me
the foot
look. You're bad
backwards.
at explaining.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I understand now. You're not bad at it. You're just explaining it in a way where it's weird to understand.
I just saw the visual. For
Yeah.
it. I didn't
So-
get to see like how it's broken down, like all the science words.
Yeah. So
Imagine, if you will, a leg.
imagine a leg. Oh fuck.
The fake, like, yeah.
She's over there now. She's on the other
Go
side of the
get
room.
her.
That's too far. She's too heavy. I'm not
Okay.
grabbing her. At your leg, imagine your leg's cut off right at under the knee. They're putting your foot on your knee and connecting the tendons and
they're putting it backwards too.
they're putting it backwards, so your foot's facing behind you now. Like the toes are facing backwards behind you, and you're not using it as a foot anymore. It's simply so that you can move it back and forth with the nerves. So you're not having to learn how to put weight on a prosthetic leg that isn't connected to your body, like connected to you like through your nervous system. Instead, they're putting a sleeve on your sock.
A sleeve on your foot.
Or a sleeve on your sock. The sock or the sleeve or whatever on your foot, and they insert that into the leg, and it's facing down, I assume.
Yes.
And the foot is facing down. So because it's not going to hurt anymore because there's not an ankle. It's not connected to anything like that. So you're using that as a fulcrum to move your new leg.
Yes. Exactly.
Instead of like just having this thing connected to you that
To your
isn't
stomach,
part
yeah.
of you. Instead, now it's almost like having that leg be a part of you a little bit.
Yeah.
And it'll be so you can like move your leg back and forth
there's
freely.
like there's a ball on the bottom of the prosthetic of the foot.
Did
so
the
that way-
transplanted foot have nice toes? It's like a flipper.
Kind of, yeah.
It is like a flipper.
But like so, and there's a ball on the on the bottom of the prosthetic.
Yeah, did they have
foot.
a painted toenail option? That's important.
They do.
They do? Okay,
Yeah.
smart.
But
good.
there's a ball on the bottom of the prosthetic leg, so that way it bends like actual foot would.
Bro.
So
Could
like,
you
you know
ima-
when you have that push off, you can actually like push
Yeah.
off like you would with a foot.
I'm not going to say the thing I was going to say.
What are you gonna say?
Oh, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
It was weird. It was a weird question.
but when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's cool. We got to talk about it on the podcast. And I saw it like a week or two
And then
ago.
fucking Lee Spencer comes up. It's like a perfect fucking...
Well, so that's why I brought it up because
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, and I didn't know like if he had
That's
something
nuts.
similar.
Nah,
that
he
crazy?
had like a... Well, if he did, it was already concealed.
Yeah.
Because it looks like he just had like, again, it was like the peg
Well,
leg
that's
option.
the point.
His
of
was
it,
his
you
was
know?
way higher above the knee though. Like his
Yeah.
stopped like up in the meat of your like your femur like area. Like it was like halfway between that, I would say.
But
Whatever this is.
But
Is that your femur?
the goal of that, I feel
like
like,
the back
is
part?
like if for whatever reason you lose your leg either because of like whatever reason, like they can just do that and
Yeah. Who knows?
But it's amazing to me because it's like kind of like one of those things. Like when you think about it, it's kind of obvious, but like
Oh shit.
if you think about like
Sorry.
repurposing different body parts for other things,
Who is this Spencer guy? Spencer. His name is Lee Spencer. He's a British dude in the British Marines, and he rode the Atlantic from the UK to America in 36 days faster than the next best person ever has, and he only has one leg.
Has he ever crossed the British Channel?
I don't know. I probably he probably crossed the British Channel as fucking practice for rowing across the Atlantic. The Atlantic is scary, bro. Like rowing across the Atlantic is not a fucking
And it's cold too.
well, yeah, the Pacific. Both are cold. The Atlantic
Pacific's
and
cold?
both
I thought
are-
Pacific was
well,
warmer.
all the water is like relatively warm. It's when you go down the bottom of the Atlantic down to like the Arctic Ocean. That's when it's cold. That's like stupid. That like the Arctic Ocean is silly. It's ridiculously cold. Cause
Is
like
that the Antarctic?
yeah, but like that's what I mean. Like down
The
going that way.
Arctic's like north.
I don't think it's separated. I don't think the North Pole, like the ocean around it, is a separate from the Pacific and,
I
and
thought
the
that
Atlantic. I'm pretty sure it's Arctic is by Antarctica. I don't know.
Okay.
I should probably check.
I don't know either. I just
Charlie boy, Scott Wilson. What's up, Wilson? So he's a pirate. That's exactly
That's
what
I
Creighton said. So a peg leg guy who rode across the Atlantic. So he's a pirate, pretty much. Pirate with a rowboat. First of all, Wilson, I love you. Not impressed. Copenhagen. Copenhagen. I will be your fucking sex slave. I'll do whatever you want me to do to you if you could do that. Tell me it's not impressive, you crazy idiot. I will literally go to North Dakota and find your government job and like commit federal crimes. How dare you? How dare you not congratulate and or acknowledge
Or
my man Lee
appreciate.
motherfucking Spencer. Yeah, appreciate him. Same. Sounds like the pirate was built for it. I don't know.
Do you want to talk about?
He sounds
the
like a
nudes
legend.
thing?
The what?
The nudes thing.
Fine. You really want to talk about
I
it?
do want to talk about it.
Okay.
just 'cause
Explain to
I'm
me this
excited.
ridiculous. Excited.
Not like that. I just like. I really want to know what you think about it.
Okay. Explain the situation. I have no idea other than these base statement of what this is. I'm
So,
gonna drink this Red Bull.
I'm not giving away too much information. I'm just gonna throw out a situation.
Okay.
I became aware today.
Wait. Is what this is a crime?
I don't know.
We're about to find out,
Yeah. So I became aware today.
and you're gonna have to report it.
I became aware today.
Hold on. You understand that, right? Like once you say this, like if it is a crime, like you have to report on it.
I guess I don't. I mean, like, look, I really don't know.
Okay. Well,
I
listen.
really don't
Listen to me
know.
first, just in case. If what you're about to say is a crime, and what you told me before the podcast, the understanding of what this potentially is,
Yes.
if it is a crime and you say it on this podcast, you have to report this crime
Okay.
legally.
Okay.
You have to do it.
Okay.
You understand that?
I understand.
Okay.
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 Say what happened. Fuck the police. Go in and shut up. Don't report, Wilson. Go ahead. Say it.
Damn, why would you say that? Now you got me all nervous.
Well, I mean, you didn't do anything, right?
No, it's not me.
Yeah, that's what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
me at all.
If
It's
it's not
nothing
you-
to do with me.
I
And
understand.
it's a situation I have really no idea about, but it's more hypothetical.
You don't have to say who this is on
I'm
the
not
podcast.
saying who.
But what
or
I'm saying is, once you have the information and you know that it's a crime,
Well, I don't know that it's happening though. But it got me
okay,
thinking.
you know what? Fuck it. Say the thing, and we'll
Okay,
figure it out
so,
afterwards.
So I don't know that for sure that this is happening, but we got to talk about it hypothetically.
Say it, then go on the run. Fuck it.
I was talking with my friends, and like, apparently, a whole other third party, all this I'm hearing secondhand,
Okay.
has been sending nudes, it's a female, to a younger guy.
And is the girl older than 18?
Yes.
How young is the guy?
She's, I'm gonna say she's in her mid-20s, and he's.
Then it doesn't really matter how old he
And
is.
he's
There's
like
enough of
he's-
the Romeo and Juliet rule doesn't really apply.
and
Then.
he is in high school.
Is he like under 18 in high school?
I don't want to say exact ages, but just
Yeah, I'll come overseas and do the jail
just
time if
for
you don't
sure,
report.
for sure a minor, and for sure someone that's older.
She is sending nudes to him.
Yes.
Well, this is totally my personal opinion about what I'm about to say.
Yes.
Fuck it. Bro, listen, it's not the same. A guy saying nudes to a girl that's underage is a lot more different.
So that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I feel like
Listen to me,
that's
Creighton.
fucking kind of shitty.
It's shitty.
Because
It's
if
shitty,
it
but,
was
but
a
let
guy,
me say a thing to
if
you.
it was a guy,
Yes,
to a
if you flip the
girl,
script, it's totally
it
horrible.
would be fucking creepy.
It's creepy. It's creepy anyway. But let me argue you this. How old? Like, say, even if he's 16. Say he's 16 years old.
Wilson said, "What's their Snapchat?"
Let's say the kid's 16, right?
Yes.
Tell me that for a second when you were 16, that you wouldn't fucking give a shit.
Look, I know.
I understand. I
but,
understand.
like,
No, I'm
at
saying
the same
morally, sure,
time-
ethically and morally, it's wrong. But I'm telling you, the damage that it will be done to this kid that's a guy is nothing like the damage that could happen to a girl
I mean, do we know
of the
that
same.
though?
Yes,
I mean, like, think about
I
it.
know that. I know people this happened to.
You-
I know people this happened to who are totally fine,
but
totally
see,
okay.
I know
'Cause
people
guys,
that's happened to, and they regret it. Like, it's fucked them up.
Creighton, let me explain this to you.
And they're guys. They're guys.
Okay, they're guys. I'm not saying that every guy it'll happen the same way.
Austin said, "Explain the whole situation."
I'm not explaining the whole situation. Charlie supports pedophilia confirmed. I do not support that it's happening. I do not support that it happens at all. I'm simply saying that a kid, like a 16 or
Look.
17-year-old guy, is gonna come out of that a lot more
I mean,
he's
you
gonna.
say that, but you don't know for sure.
I know for sure in some cases, yes.
In some
in
cases,
way more
yes,
cases
but
with
you
guys.
don't know with this specific case that it will.
Of course, I know that, and that's why I'm saying again, I don't support it. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm simply saying that if this happens to guys, like if you take a 1-for-1 measurement for all the guys and all the girls, I bet you way more guys are okay than girls that happens to.
Look, you're right on. I mean, you might be right on that, but that doesn't mean it's any less damaging.
Maybe.
I really believe that.
Okay. I
'cause,
mean,
like we're
look, a girl has way less say in the moment. Like sure, it's nudes right now, but if something goes down, like
But what if she's trying to pressure him in the nudes?
that's also a crime. Her sending them to him is a crime.
Yeah.
That's a crime, and it's a crime, especially if she's trying to get him to do it back to her. That's a crime. Great, that is criminal shit happening. But what I'm saying is that a guy who is pressuring a younger girl into like any kind of like sexual situation, that girl can't do anything. Like, look, there's some girls that are fucking 6'3", strong as fuck. But like, let's roll the dice and be statistic real quick. Most guys in their mid-20s are a lot stronger than girls in their mid-teens. Okay, we're just gonna run those numbers. But there are a lot of girls in their mid-20s who are still way smaller than a fucking 16-year-old kid who's a guy. You know what I mean? So again, the guy is not in the same position as a 16-year-old as a girl is. A girl is the
It's not the
smaller,
same position.
much more
But they're
vulnerable person in that scenario. In both scenarios, I'm not saying this chick isn't a freak and crazy for doing what she's doing. She is, and she shouldn't. I'm simply saying that statistically, I bet you the kid that this the guy teenager that this is happening to, it's not like the end of the world. It's not going to ruin him for his life. And he'd probably brag about it for the rest of his life. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's good by any means. It's not. I'm simply saying this is just like a thought experiment about this situation.
But potentially, it could be just emotionally damaging, if not more.
I don't know about more.
I think it can be more.
Why?
We don't know the side effects. You know what I
I
mean?
do.
I mean, not like you say that, but like, so what if like it turns into a situation where she's like, pressuring him to do things that he's not comfortable with?
Where she is?
Yes.
I mean, it's.
Because like
I feel like you're misunderstanding what I'm
well,
saying.
I'm
it's
not
all a crime. I don't.
It's all a
I'm not
crime.
okay
Look,
with this
look,
happening.
I'm just saying like, it's a very slippery slope into like fucking him
Her-
up for the rest of his life potentially.
Yes, obviously, but, like her getting him in the same room, isn't as dangerous to him as it would be to a girl in the same position if you flip the script. It's not the
I
same
mean,
thing.
Like, I don't know. I think this is just like.
Charlie, this is a losing argument. Stop. Get up. I'm not. It's not an argument. I'm not arguing that this is okay. I'm not.
Charlie,
What do you mean argue? Abort.
is being dug deep.
I'm not arguing for this.
Look, I'm not-
Pedophilia is a sexual preference. You know, there's people who actually think
I
that.
know.
That's crazy.
That's fucked
That's
up.
fucking. There are people that think pedophilia is not just a sexual preference, but that like they should be supported by like what?
There's people that try to jump on board the LGBTQ thing going on with that. Like they try to be part of that,
Okay.
and they're like,
I'm not saying okay like that's dumb
Oh,
of you to
no,
say.
no.
I'm saying okay to them. Like,
Yeah,
that's
right, like-
what- right.
but like they're like it's like a thing or whatever, and I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. I just am not for it.
yeah.
Either
No.
on- I'm-
Obviously.
look,
Look,
on
I'm not
either-
for it either.
Either side,
Was 16-year-old me for it? Yeah.
either side, whether
But-
it's a girl on a guy or a guy on a girl or a guy on a guy
Yes,
or a
look,
girl
no,
on a girl.
no,
or
no.
whatever you identify
no one-
as.
no one
on
should be having-
whatever somebody else identifies
Yes.
as. Like no.
I see what you're saying. Like a 16-year-old guy wouldn't freak to get a dick pic from a mid-20s girl. Does not make it right though. Or
Yeah.
nude. Yeah. Same thing. I agree. I'm with you. I don't think that is a
I
tit
just
pic. Is what
I
he said.
just think like like if I had found out that
Sub 2%.
if I had found out about it and it was like a guy to a girl, like
Wilson's a little different over there. People are different over here.
we wouldn't be having this conversation. I would have probably
If what happened?
like if this had been like a guy to a girl and I had found out about it, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I would have like had to go turn him in and probably not be able to talk about it for at least a year or two.
See?
here.
I mean,
You know
that
what I mean?
alone, that alone is what I'm talking about.
But you see what I'm saying though, and I'm just like
it's a lot more dangerous of a situation.
I just think that like it should be equally dangerous. You know what I mean?
It should probably be equally prosecuted.
Yeah.
Because I bet you all these 20-year-old girls who want that really young like guy, like they understand that they're gonna probably get away with it a lot easier than a guy would, and just as many guys do it. That's the horrifying thing is honestly that those laws aren't doing anything. It's your boy. Getting sent a pic from a girl in her 20s is fine if you're 16. Sorry. I mean, again, it's different. There's a difference. It's legal there and it's not here. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, where's he at?
He's in Scotland.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I mean, again, it definitely
Well,
is.
yeah,
There's
it's
a difference
definitely
based
like
on
a
where you're at.
societal thing.
It's society. Society builds like in different ways in different places.
Yeah. And
This reminds me of all of them teachers fucking their students. Yeah, we knew a
Yeah.
fucking lot of that happening.
Yeah.
We knew so many people that happened to.
Also creepy.
Creepy, but I mean, I know guys that still like it didn't fuck them up.
I know.
Some guys it just doesn't affect some people the way it does other people. It's less. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. That's just an argument waiting to happen for other people.
It's less what?
Nope.
You're not?
I'll talk to you after the podcast. I'm not
Okay.
talking on stream about
You
this.
don't want to get controversial?
Yeah, I don't want to get that controversial. I don't feel like having people fucking emailing me. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Today we explore the merits of pedophilia. The merits.
Pedophilia? A religion?
I saw that meme. Have you seen that meme?
No.
Oh, bro, there's a meme where it's it was about the Catholic priest thing. It was like Catholic priests would have young boys around because they couldn't be they had to be celibate, but the Bible doesn't say anything about celibacy with minors or with little boys instead of girls.
Yes, yeah.
And then it was the guy, the black guy with the question marks
Yeah.
all around. He was like that,
Yeah.
like that meme. It was him under. It was like pedophilia, a religion. Like it was like its own sect of religion in its own. It was so funny, bro.
Ugh.
Wait, what's controversial? Oh, bro, we can't even cover it anymore. We've talked about it for a while.
Like, so, but that's another thing, too. Like, the whole, like.
Hold on, let me real fast just catch up the situation for
Okay, go ahead.
2%. Essentially, Creighton is aware of somebody through a second party or third party.
Potentially aware.
Like
I don't
potentially,
know
this is none of
for
either
sure.
of us know if this is for sure. We're being told that there is a mid 20-year-old chick sending like nudes to a minor, like a kid, like a 16-year-old dude or 15, 16-year-old, however.
But we don't know for sure.
We don't know for sure. We don't know who it is.
It's a situation neither one of us is involved in at all. But,
Creighton
like,
is simply offering it up as a
topic of
topic of discussion.
Can
I
I
DM you about tit? Oh, about it. The about doesn't have the T. I mean, topic change.
Yes.
No, we don't have to topic
You wanna
change.
it?
I don't care. It's up to you. Look, if you guys don't want us talking about this, I won't talk about it.
Yeah, I just
I can talk about anything. We can talk about drugs,
I thought it was
prostitution.
interesting to talk about because, like, for one thing, it's like one of those things where, like, if it was a guy, it'd be completely different.
Yes, it
And
would.
if it's a girl, it's a whole other thing. And I just feel like, it should be like one way for both ways.
You know where this
what
Red
I
Bull?
mean?
You know where Red Bull's made?
Where?
Can you guess?
In Texas.
No. I don't care. I was full troll.
You
Troll.
see what
Yeah.
I mean, though? Like, I just wish it was like, I know.
Switzerland. The answer was Switzerland. Sorry.
I know, like, I wish, honestly, it was like what Wilson was describing. Because in Scotland, nobody cares. Because it's like,
Honestly,
thing
look,
where,
I'm
like-
being honest. People here care, but I promise you, way less people here care than you would assume. I don't think people care. Not about that situation. Look, if in that situation the kid ends up fucked up, it's terrible. But you got to roll the dice on. I'm not saying you have to roll the dice on that situation. Just
Yeah.
let it play out. I'm saying that, like, universally, like
There's
it's
nothing
in
you-
Scotland. There's nothing like if it happens once. It's happened. It's happened. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it should keep happening. I'm simply saying it happens a lot more often than we are
And-
aware, and people are okay.
And it's just like,
Some people are.
to
There's
me-
a lot of mental
to me,
illness.
it's
Don't get
just
me wrong.
like, well, with those kinds of situations where, like, is somebody talking to somebody like older but within like their age range, like, say if we got like somebody that's 15 talking to somebody that's 20, or somebody that's 16 talking to somebody that's 20, 21, 22. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and look,
it's
here's
one
the
of
thing.
those
I'm 20.
situations where it's like you can't stop kids from fucking around,
Stop defending pedophilia, Charlie. I'm
Like, you-
not. I'm
you-
not
you-
defending
you-
pedophilia.
even though it's still legal. But yes, I couldn't care. But like it's one of those things where like you can't stop kids from fucking around. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
if they
yeah.
want to get themselves into that kind of situation.
Yeah, and at a certain point, how do we define that it's pedophilia anymore?
Yeah.
Like look at it this way. In America, 16, you're a pedophile. In Scotland, you're not, and it's the same exact situation. So at what point how do we draw that line, and where do we decide universally as a world?
And to me, I feel like it kind of goes back to the whole, like, well, what do you legally define as an adult thing?
Exactly.
You know
Because, like, for me, listen, I'm 24. You're 23. We're not fucking adults yet.
Yeah.
Like mentally, like, barely physically. Like, I guess physically I'm an adult, but, I mean, I have never felt.
And we're not, like, I don't want us to turn into a thing where we're like, oh, we're for pedophilia, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
obviously,
yeah.
Creighton, you fucking.
But I just, like, you
that
know.
it goes without saying.
But I just, like, it's one of those things, like, I feel like
Because
the laws say-
biologically, you're you're an adult, like
Mhm.
adult human after adolescence or after puberty.
I feel like it's
Right?
one
Am
of
I
those-
right when I say that? I think that's
Yeah.
biologically correct. I don't
I
know
feel
for
like,
sure.
No, that's correct. I feel like it's one of those things where, like, legally it's one thing, right? Like, it's black and white legally, like on paper.
Mm-hmm.
But then the way people treat it,
Exactly.
in regards to enforcing
It's
law,
weird
is
that it's different.
situation by situation.
It's weird that it's different state to state.
Mhm.
That's the
It-
crazy
that's-
shit.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because theoretically the states are in and of themselves their own countries.
I think technically in Mississippi you can still get married at 14.
yeah, that's wild.
My great grandfather, the one that just died, he got married when he was 14.
My great aunt that passed away back in February or it was
Mhm.
before COVID.
Yeah.
Her and her husband got married at 16. Like, she was 15, he was 16.
Yeah. Well, that still happens, and that's not that crazy because
Yeah.
they're both still, like, you know. Also, 16
But they were
now
together
and
for like the rest of their lives.
yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
16 now and 16 just 30 years ago, 40 years ago is so much different because a 16-year-old 30 or 40 years ago had way more responsibility than a 16-year-old today does anymore. So many 16, 17, like even all the way to like 19, 20-year-olds today just are not doing the same shit
I just feel like
that they did back then. Like
I honestly feel like we should give younger people more responsibility again.
I do too. I mean, I think they should have something. I mean, the problem is that everything is convenient now. With cell phones and shit, there's not a paper route. There's not things that you can give them as jobs that like too many people are soft and too many people are afraid of letting their kids not be in their sight. So no kid can go do anything that is a job. Like, look, if every fucking high school guy that likes video games streamed, that's probably a good thing cuz it shows them something they can build. Like, you need to be building something. You know, I know so many, bro. I know fucking 8-year-olds that stream on Twitch. Like, there's a 5-year-old who's part of FaZe, or he's 6 now, who, like, he's a fucking streamer.
I wish
he's a
we
full-time
coulda-
streamer, and he's like good. Those he's 6 years old. And
I
he can play
wish
game.
we
He can,
coulda
like, kill people in
done
Warzone.
The stuff that we were doing at Learn TV.
When
like-
we were 12,
Well, yeah.
bro, could you? And we were actually, or not you, but me, or maybe you were. Did you do that at ARF?
I
at
did.
The same,
Yeah,
like,
I did. Yeah, Rucker.
Me and
AM.
Quentin did that at South. We had WSMS. That was like
Yeah.
our morning news. We did
I did
that.
Rucker AM, like that kind of thing. The
Wow.
bloopers, which are still up on my YouTube from like fucking.
Oh
8
yeah,
or
you
9
showed me. I saw.
like 10
I
years
didn't
ago.
watch any. I saw all the bro. I saw Carly when bro.
Right.
Carly looked hilarious. I gotta talk to Carly. I gotta go talk to her. My old roommate couldn't go out in his neighborhood since he had a pedo there. Oh shit.
Damn.
Fun fact: a while back, we caught a guy stealing cattle. Under our state's law, cattle rustling is a hangable crime. Legit, could have strung the guy up and been 100% within the law. I think
Damn.
technically, so there's some weird workarounds with new laws like that. So he doesn't know how to ride a bike.
Who's that?
That was the same. He said my old roommate couldn't go outside his neighborhood, and then he has another message that said so he doesn't know how to ride a bike. There was a Twitter thing where it said, like the National Guard tweeted out, what does being a veteran mean to you? And the guy said, he said, well, I got home and my wife was fucking other dudes, and now fireworks scare me.
I saw that.
It was
saw that.
it was so funny, bro. I love like that situation is sad, but I love that some dude put that there knowing it would be funny, and like turning that sadness. Patton Oswalt had a really like, it's gonna sound crazy all at one in one sentence, but it's a really like meaningful quote. He said, "We should be allowed to make fun of things like 9/11." Because if we don't, we allow those terrible, evil moments in history to take grasp of us, and like rule us and only be sad. If we can make fun of 9/11, we can make fun of anything, and we can make anything a good, happy situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very much in that, like, with that philosophy. You need to be able to make fun of everything, especially pedophiles. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, like, there's a way to make fun of it.
Copenhagen,
And
you're
that's
right.
what
This
2% did. 2% did that. I don't know if he did it on purpose or by accident, but that was fucking hilarious.
Copenhagen.
My old roommate couldn't go out in his neighborhood since he had a pedo there. So he doesn't know how to ride a bike.
Copenhagen, you're right. This did turn into a speech about like endorsing pedophilia or something.
No,
like
it
that.
didn't.
Or making fun of pedophilia.
I don't know about you guys, but the Army taught me how to be homeless as fuck. Yeah, exactly. See, like, that's fucking great.
But Charlie, like, you know,
If that was here,
his house would have been burned.
yeah.
Is
See,
that
that's
what
the
happened
problem.
To your house?
Imagine. See, that's the problem. I think that, like, the problem is with stuff like that, there's like a case for it on both sides.
You gotta word that better.
Who, me? Who?
No, what gamer said.
Can we still do it? Gosh, also, Pez should be hung. Wait, can we still do it? Still do it.
The second one.
Also, Peds should be hung. Pedophiles?
Is hanged.
Yeah, first it's hanged, not
and
hung.
the way you wrote it implies worse.
Should be hung. Oh, shit. They should not be hung. Hopefully they are not hung. We cannot have them being influenced. Oh, Jesus. Creighton, why do you... See, that's the difference between you and me. That is terrible. That is terrible. Exactly.
That is
Oh,
awful.
Creighton. Holy shit. Oh, see. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, it's fucking so funny. But it's so fucking funny. If they abuse children.
Oh,
yes, if they abuse
absolutely.
children.
Absolutely.
We mean what you said was
That's the way
Peds
you
should be
word it.
hung. The proper syntax is
Is
they should be
hanged.
hanged. If you're
But-
gonna hang somebody, they are getting hanged. Which I know sounds weird, but that's the right way of saying it. You said hung, so Creighton's fucking dumbass mind goes to like hung, like they got a big dick.
And I was like, no, you gotta change that.
Oh, you motherfuckers need Jesus. We really do. Dude.
Austin said he's fucking crying.
Oh, bro, that's so funny. Well, the problem. So I heard.
It's an amazing typo.
I play devil's advocate a lot. Exactly, yeah. So here's the thing.
No shit, I just spit my drink on my
I think people that hurt children, that like I know shit. Just I think people that hurt children.
Oh, they're awful. They're awful.
Yeah, hold on. I think people that hurt children, pedophiles that hurt children, people like that, who excuse me, that exist, should be prosecuted, go to jail. The only shitty, horrifying situation is that there's some people that grow up who were molested as children, who because of that have psycho understandings of what sex is, and because of that grow up to be pedophiles.
So you're saying that should be like kind of like a what's the word?
Rehabilitated.
Rehabilitation.
They should be
program.
rehabilitated to the best of our abilities as a society. We should watch after those people because they were dealt a fucking shitty hand. That is the saddest shit in the world that happens, and it does. And some of those guys are the ones who get beat and destroyed by society. And look, that is a whole psychological like situation that no one is prepared to deal with. This chat is the best thing I've ever seen.
Look at what Copenhagen.
Hashtag large pedo wieners. God damn it, Copenhagen. Better than JRE.
No, but
Hey, how dare you? Joe Rogan. Joe's the man.
I definitely agree with you, but I feel like there's also some that are just beyond that.
Yeah, no, there are. Look, I'm not saying that every single one of them we should like be like, oh, you can make it, but they should definitely have a chance. They should be put in mental hospitals. They should be under constant supervision at the very least, because that's the thing. Like, sexual predators are released to society. They say, hey, I'm a registered sex offender. Yeah. Like, and I've been let back into public. The problem is some of the things that get you on that list.
Yeah, like urinating in public.
You can literally like get drunk and piss on a fucking chain link fence instead of going to the bathroom. And if somebody reports you, you will be on the fucking sex offender list.
Because your dick's out.
Like, what? That's a little. No, it's one thing if you're like pissing on a fucking chick out in the fucking alley, but like some dudes just, dude. I heard this one dude was literally like at a bar, and like went back to the woods and peed in the direction of the woods, and the bar was like 100 yards from some chick's house, and she was on the back porch and called the police, and saw him 100 yards away facing the opposite direction.
Did she have like eagle eyes or something?
She just saw him standing there. It wasn't dark. It was like daytime, and he just went outside and pissed in the fucking
Man,
bushes.
My dad would have like if she had been around my dad.
Bro.
My dad would have gotten caught and put on that list like a long time ago.
Bro, I would literally
My- like-
lose my. It's one thing if it's on your property. The thing is, it's still public property.
Oh yeah.
But still, no. That's
no,
not,
even still,
it's
because like
fucking weird. That's
look,
that's a
when
weird
I tell
ass.
you my
Some
dad's
people are
just-
shitty.
my
Some people
dad-
just want to make other
yeah.
people sad.
you know, like when I tell you my dad's pissed everywhere, like my dad's.
Bro, I've
probably
pissed everywhere. I've pissed everywhere.
My dad
I've
did,
pissed-
like, and I'm not saying he just like you'll be mid conversation, he just whips it out. I'm just saying,
you know,
like,
you know
he,
that
like,
you know that alley behind GameStop,
yeah,
like where like the trucks would drive to get the trash. I've pissed in those woods.
yeah.
I've pissed right there. Like I've pissed everywhere. Like it's.
I just mean like yeah, it's like you know, like when
Yes.
he's got to go and there's not a bathroom around, he's gonna go one way or the other.
Public urination is a crime, unfortunately. And GI.
GI.
Am I dumb?
Hi.
And hi. Oh, hello. Hey, Chris. How's it going, dude? Chris. Wait. Never mind. I love you. Chris, bro.
Is
we-
Clem coming? When is Clem coming?
If he does, it'll be after his exams, like he said. It wasn't. He ended up not being able to come. That would have been yesterday if he had been able to show up. I've had friends piss off my balcony facing the main street. Me too, bro. My old house. You know how
Yeah.
I would walk onto my porch. I would pee on that porch facing that bush. I would just pee in the bush.
I did that before.
Dude, I would walk out. You know how I sleep naked? I would
Yeah.
get up butt ass naked in the
And pee
dead
off
of
the
night
front.
and walk out onto my porch and butt ass naked and piss right off facing the road.
Isn't that a nice feeling?
It's the greatest feeling in the world when it's cold outside and you're butt ass naked, bro. There's something
I couldn't
different.
Do the cold.
It's nice. No, it's nice. It feels good, especially when you're peeing.
The breeze between your knees. Don't piss on Chick-fil-A.
Don't piss. No, I didn't. I would never piss on. Wait a second. Why'd you say that?
Yeah, why did you say that, Copenhagen?
Oh, Austin. I pissed in the bushes at the Chick-fil-A by GameStop. Oh, there you go. The adrenaline. Yeah, first of all, that's a fucking different situation, bro. That's out in the open. You're crazy, Austin. That's some crazy shit. You got away with some good shit. Charlie sleeps naked. Yeah, no, I sleep naked.
Yeah. A lot of people we know sleep naked.
Yeah, like everyone I know sleeps naked now.
Yeah, I don't.
I told a lot of our friends, and a lot of our friends were like, okay, bet. And like then like a year later, we're like, dude, I do it too. It's amazing. They were closed. Oh, okay.
Someone you
okay.
hate sleeps naked.
So, looked like
found
you were
that
gonna
out
say
too.
something to me. What was it? Oh, I was gonna say we need to all like get in a Discord one night, Chris, in the next couple months, and figure out after this COVID shit rolls over. Like we need to all get an Airbnb somewhere and go do it. Have like not even go to an event, just us all like get a place for the weekend. Like pick a fucking casino, you know, like just go to a casino for the weekend and just be our fucking like group again. Like we haven't, bro. You know how long it's been since we did an event now? Like the Infam barbecue. The fucking barbecue was last July, Chris. I know you weren't even there, but dude, sure, I haven't talked to anyone but you in like a year, bro. Just fucking hop in Discord. Let's play video games. Did you get Cold War? Did you get Cold War? Did you get on PC? You want to play fucking video games, Chris? I'll play Nuketown 24/7 right after the stream. You did? Okay, bet. Just dude, communicate with me. You have Discord. We have the technology. Like Chris, you just have to fucking message me. We'll play video games.
Come on, Chris, just message him.
Fuck Cold War pubs? Nah, they're fun. I mean, I like them. Is Cold War any good, bro? 2%. It's fucking great. I love it. Some people don't. Doesn't seem worth without a sale. It's up to you. Nuketown 24/7 is the best thing on Cold War. Yeah, it's pretty baller.
Hey,
What?
do you want to like before we wrap? Do you want to talk about the list I sent?
Bro, yes. I forgot all about it. It's
the
fucking
movie
cool.
list?
Nah, GBs are great though. GBs are great, but you're on console, right? I'm on PC, and GBs are ass on PC. Because no one wants to fucking play with me. AUG and M16 make me want to rip my hair out. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Like, they're pretty good, and that's what's bad. Here, let me move this to this monitor so that I can see them and still see Twitch chat. Let me go here. Let me look at this. Let me do this. Let me do that. Okay, we're good.
So I think that list came out today or yesterday. I'm not really sure.
So what is this exactly?
So this is upcoming movies from Warner Bros. From the end of 2020 to 2021, all the way through.
So
this is
Godzilla,
that's their logos they're going with too.
Godzilla versus Kong, The Suicide Squad. We're not even gonna look at The Conjuring. Wonder Woman 84. Dune, bro. Dune looks so fucking good. Matrix 4, The Little Things, New Legacy. What is? Oh, Space Jam, New Legacy. The Many Saints, Newark. What? Mortal Kombat, Judas and the Black Messiah looks. Do you know what that is? Bro. It's insane. It's about this dude who's part of the Black Panther Party who, like, gets, I think he gets caught stealing a car, and he's used as a Judas for the Black Panther Party for the FBI. They send him in as an undercover informant in the Black Panther Party for the FBI. It looks nuts. It's, what's his name from, shit. What's his name, bro? The Daniel Kaluuya. The one from, I think he's the one from Get Out. The main dude from Get Out. The other dude, for both the black dudes from Get Out. The one that says Get Out, you know? The one who's like dressed up all nice at the thing and he's acting all crazy.
Yeah.
What's his real name? He's such a great actor. Fuck. Lakeith Stanfield. Lakeith something.
Stanford?
No, Lakeith Stanfield, I think that's his name. He's amazing. Daniel Kaluuya, the one from Black Panther that is the one with the rhinos in Black Panther. It's those two. The guy from Breaking Bad that Jesse chokes at the end.
Yeah.
Him. And there's someone else great. It looks incredible. Malignant. Tom and Jerry. Did you see the Tom and Jerry trailer?
It looks really
It
good.
actually kind of looks like it'll be entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, it's the first Tom and Jerry movie in a long time that I'm, like, kind of wanting to see.
Yeah.
I miss Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry's so great. King Richard? Is that about Little Richard?
I don't know.
Those
I
Who
feel like
Wish
I
Me
saw a
Dead.
trailer for that.
In the Heights. And then Reminiscence. In the Heights is, like, the new thing by the guy who did Hamilton. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
But the
Many Saints of Newark is a Sopranos prequel. Oh, yeah. Thank you. The Sopranos prequel. That's the movie for the Sopranos.
What is it?
The Newark thing. The Many Saints of Newark.
Oh.
Nah, GBs are great, though. August of 16. I'm PC? Okay, bet. Bro, Chris, I'll literally play with you any night.
What?
No one will play GBs. They won't play CMGs. No one will play anything with me.
Reminiscence. What's that?
I have no idea.
And then we got
Malignant. That's the
Sorry,
word.
it's very small for me. I couldn't.
No
see.
problem. Yo, Austin, just so that I'm not having to, like, invite you later, and while the link is right here, that's our podcast Discord, just so that, like, we're not just friends on Discord, but, like, you have a link to a call, and we can just join instead of, like, actually call, because I hate fucking Discord calls.
In the Heights is a musical,
Yes.
but I thought it was already a movie.
I think it's already a play,
Okay.
and it's
I
being
know
made into a movie.
Because I've listened to music from In the Heights before. It's very good.
James Gandolfini's kid plays a young Tony. Really? Bro, I love that. That was, like, with, did you watch Straight Outta Compton?
No.
Oh, bro. It's incredible.
Was it
Ice Cube's son. Ice Cube's
Yeah,
son
is
plays
his
him,
young
and he's incredibly good. Like, so good. It's like he's got some moments where it's like it's kind of obvious it's one of his first acting gigs, and he's like having to be. But honestly, like, he did
It's very good
fantastic.
for a
The guy
first
that
time.
plays Dre is incredible. The guy that plays Eazy-E is fucking incredible. Lakeith Stanfield plays Snoop, crushes it. Like, bro, that movie it was so under accoladed. That movie should have had every nomination in the book.
Why didn't it?
I don't know. I think it got 1 or 2. Hold on, let me look.
Also, do you want to wrap here in the next 2 minutes?
Do you want to wrap here in the next 2 minutes?
Because I have to be up for work tomorrow.
What time do you go in?
3. But I would like to go to bed at 3.
I understand. It got. Just take me to the fucking page. I hate Google sometimes.
I just hate.
It looks like we don't have any awards for this. It has no awards, no nominations for anything. What?
Damn.
Oh wait, no, this is a TV series.
Straight Outta Compton's a TV series?
No, there was one apparently. I want the fucking Here we go. Okay. So it got for Academy Award Best Original Screenplay. That's the only nomination it got.
Damn.
Wait, he hasn't watched Straight Outta Compton? Yep, he hasn't. He doesn't watch anything. That Discord public? Yes, sir. Anybody can join. Anybody that does that command right there can join. I've also tweeted out the link a few times over time, but like there's not really much of a reason to. I'd rather like people be in here want to join to do it. So, like we're not in Discord. Oh yeah, we're like for people who like I forget a few of you are new. This is like in my room. Like Creighton's right.
Yeah.
Creighton's right in front of me.
We're here.
Like we're not like in other places in the world. Like
Same room.
same room. What? Yeah. People. I forgot that's a thing. I forgot that there's some new people here. Like Austin's new, 2%'s new, Wilson's new. But that Discord is for when we like hop in and talk to people.
Yeah, we'll jump.
'Cause
in and
sometimes we
talk
do.
to it. We'll
Sometimes we
we,
have people.
we drop memes and shit in it.
Discord, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Copenhagen. Copenhagen, you being on Twitch is just as bad as you being on Discord in terms of the government. How dare you?
Ooh, that's a good.
So join and fucking talk to me, Copenhagen. I just want to have a conversation with you. You're one of my favorite people that I've never actually talked to about anything. Like you literally, I talked to you through a fucking text box. It's ridiculous. I hate this. I want to talk to you. You're one of the coolest people I've ever met, and it's pissing me off because I don't know what you look like, sound like, or even if your mannerisms are normal. Are you mute? Are you afraid about something? I'm not going to judge you actually. I'll joke judge you, but I love you. Yeah, I've not been here for decades. You mean like on Twitch? Yeah, you were gone for a while. You were like not on the scene. Like I didn't see you for a long time, Wilson. Wilson was like OG MFAM days. Like 3-4 years ago, I knew Wilson and was like talking to him, hanging out. Bro, the FBI firewall blocks Discord. Oh, does it actually? Actually, no, that checks out. Mike's company blocks Discord from his work computer.
Really?
Yeah, so like he probably has like he's probably on his federal like computer right now for whatever job he has. Copenhagen.
Why does it block Discord?
It's
But
not a secure site.
Twitch?
Well, Twitch is a secure site.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm not saying Discord is. It's not that Discord's not a secure site. It's probably not a secure app. It's probably just blocked by them.
I got you. All right. So
For so long, I've been trying to get my mom to give me your Twitch info. No problem, dude. The good days. Well, Creighton needs us to wrap, and this could have been a 2-hour podcast, but Creighton got here late. We're going to make the same promise we always do, that there may actually be a podcast on Saturday, but probably not. There's never a podcast Saturday.
I do work Saturday, but like
I'm also doing shit Saturday. So
what are you doing?
I'll tell you in a second. I can't talk about it on here. Not as bad, it's just like business stuff. Like the business stuff.
The business.
Yeah.
Give me the business. On
I hate you.
Saturday.
I hate you and all the things you say. Oh my God, excuse me. Okay, if we're not live Saturday, we'll be live Monday. And again, we know that our Monday through Thursday thing hasn't been. Oh my God, Matt, you just got. Hello, fellas. We raiding a big titty white woman. You know what? Actually, we've got the
Yes.
viewers to do that. So I'll do that. I'll raid a friend. I don't know if it's gonna be a big titty white woman, but we will raid somebody. No, not you. Fucking. Why'd I click on that? Let's see who's live. Ebates is live. Dez is live. Breadwinner's live. Sheik is live, but she's not gonna see this. Well, we're not gonna raid a woman. I'm sorry, Copenhagen, but we will raid my boy Ebates. He's playing Warzone right now. So let me go here. Let me do this. I'm on pretty much all the time. If you ever want to play COD, I'm down, bro. Play it every night. I'm going to grab I say every night. I've actually, the last few days, I haven't played as much, but I'm down to play right now. Like, Mandalorian comes out in an hour. I'll play for a little bit. Just hop in Discord. I'll hit Chris up. I'll get us a little squad together. I'm going to grab my Jergens real quick. Like, for fuck's sake. Hold on one second. Let me raid you. What?
Nothing. Just that whole interaction between you and Copenhagen.
I love Copenhagen. Okay. There we go. I'm going to raid my homie, Ebates. I literally followed him. I've known this guy for months, and I followed him last night on Twitch,
Maloney?
and I'm so sad. What?
My homie or Maloney?
My homie. Cool. I can finally see when stream is active. There you go. Yeah, because I'll be streaming and I'm in a lot of different Discords. So, like, any Discord that I'm in, if you ever know. Like, I'm in a few of Luke's. I don't know if you're in those. But anyway, listen, guys. I love you guys. Have a great night. Austin, just hit me up on Discord. Like, private message me on there. And, it'll probably be a few minutes because I'm probably going to talk to Creighton for a few minutes after the podcast, discuss a few things. And then I'll hop in. I'm down to get some COD right now if you're chilling. Okay.
You say you're down to get what?
Hop on some COD. Call of Duty.
I thought you said hop on some cock.
Well, there you go. Love you guys.
You like
And we will
black
see you Monday for sure. Strike a win for pedophilia after this dumpster fire. Okay, dude. I'm in none with Luke except my own in our apartment. Whoops. Okay. Okay, I'll catch you guys later. Later, guys.
Later, skater.